My name is Liz Treston. I'm a C6 quadriplegic from a diving accident. I will be coming up on almost 40 years in a chair.
The Northeast ADA Center caught up with Liz Treston, who lives in Long Beach, New York, just a few days before the 29th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Through the years, finding accessible spaces has been a journey. For instance, when Liz worked at United Cerebral Palsy, things were taken care of efficiently.
As I was working, one of the first things I needed to do was get into one of our labs, and I couldn't get in the door. It weighed like 25 pounds to open the door. And one thing that I learned in graduate school that I still carry today is learn who your maintenance department is and become their best friends.
Or there was a time when there was an issue at a hotel, a phone call, and a week later, there was a properly working accessible entrance.
So I thought that this stuff was easy. All you do is make a phone call and they'll fix it. No, that's not how it works. Sometimes you get resistance for no reason other than ignorance. And once you get past that, then people realize that, oh, we should have done this a long time ago, because not only is it accommodating people with disabilities, it's accommodating all our other customers.
Having the backing of the ADA has assisted Liz in her city as she worked on accessibility issues. One example, getting an accessible public bathroom at City Hall. Liz says it took 10 years, but there's finally one now. That experience, along with other things, inspired her to seek a seat on City Council this year. We walked with Liz to the beach nearby her home, where she pushed for beach access mats to be put down so the beach and recreational programs there are accessible for people with mobility disabilities. While they were down the hot morning we were there, they weren't accessible to Liz because a large amount of sand had covered the end of the wooden ramp.
I will be calling the beach supervisor and saying, hi, it's me again. When are we going to clean up the area? And if you put that mat out, you watch who walks. If you just put it on one side and you have a beach opening and then another, like for people that walk, and then you have the mat for persons with mobility impairments, 9 times out of 10, everyone's walking on the mat, because it's so much easier.
Another focus for Liz now is emergency preparedness for people with disabilities, a topic that was a major issue when Hurricane Sandy hit in 2011. For more information about the ADA, log on to northeastada.org.